Hey y'all, oof, I'm looking rough. I'm looking rough. I just wanted to do a quick video because a lot of people are wondering why, believers are going off the deep end with what's happening right now. And I wanted to just point out some basic things. If you look at scripture tells you what has to happen in the end of times. And so what you have to understand is the way it's not going to just be like rolling thunder and lightning and it's so apparent. You have to line things up. Things have to make sense. The government, the way that they're going to move, it's going to seem as though it's something that is necessary or normal business as, normal business. So with the way technology advances, a lot of people don't have their red flags waving when the government or when scientists or when bioengineers do certain things. But when you're looking at scripture and you see how things are moving in a certain way, you're like, this is moving along with the signs of the times. And so the scripture tells you, the watchman has to stay on guard. It'll be like in the days of Noah. It comes as a thief in the night. I mean, all these things tell you stay alert, because if you're not paying attention, it's going to sneak up on you and you're never going to see it coming. That's what that means. It's going to look like everyday life to us. And so, yeah, it's a pandemic. It looks like the government needs to be protecting the people. But some of the things that are happening are a little weird to me, like Spain saying that they're looking to do a permanent universal income to people. If this is a pandemic that they feel is going to be resolved, if once the vaccine comes out and we can get the economy back rolling, why does a country want to do a permanent universal income in the wake of the coronavirus, when people get back to work, they can turn around the economy and maybe even after a year, if it takes that long, get back on their feet? I know stocks have been dropping, but when you say permanent for something that's supposed to be temporary, a temporary issue, that raises a red flag for me, because it makes me feel like something's going on that is going to permanently change things. That's why you want to put a permanent solution in place. And when you're talking about the way income goes, if you look at the mark of the beast, they're going to have to do something. First of all, they have to lull you into a sense of comfort and a sense of, this is a great option, this is a great solution. But if you do anything that is government subsidized or government funding, even if they start off with no restrictions, once you become dependent on it, and then they can snatch that carpet from under you because for whatever reasons, people are losing jobs, the economy is falling, industries are collapsing, and so there are no more options for work for people. So here we are to save the day. We have this income for you, and now everyone qualifies. Once all the jobs are gone and you're comfortable living like that and there's no other income source, then there are going to be qualifications, of course, and that's a great way to slip in the mark of the beast, because this is the only income that you have at this time. This is how your family is eating. So if you can think past today and see how this can lead into what the scriptures talk about, that's what people of faith are telling you. Look beyond what's happening right now and say, why is this necessary for a pandemic? How does that even relate to what this is? This is a pandemic. Why are they going to that length? Why is this even part of the conversation? That's what we're saying. So, I mean, maybe it's not. I'm not the father. I didn't have a revelation. I don't know the prophecy. I wasn't prophesying. So maybe it's not. But for people who look at scripture, we see the potential of it lining up with everything. And that's all we're saying. Look at, if you don't read scripture, it's a great time to. We're stuck in the house, but things are just looking a little sketch. So keep, paying attention to things that don't add up, and keep asking why.